Love and greetings to you. I'm Paul Friedman. I'm founder of the Marriage Foundation, and the topic today is my wife refuses to see how she's ruining our marriage. Welcome back. I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation, and this topic is kind of a cool topic. My wife refuses to see how she's ruining our marriage. So let me tell you for sure that she is not ruining your marriage. Now, it may seem that way to you, and I'm sure if we were sitting together, and I used to sit with men all the time. So I was a divorce mediator, and in 2001, I saw the light because clients asked me to save their marriage instead of end it. And that began a journey for me that lasted for 8 years of working with couples in the beginning, but only for a few months, because then I realized it's much better to work with individuals, either men or women. And so I did that for 8 years, and we finally went online with our courses. I have 2 books, but I have lots of experience sitting down with men. In fact, if you go to our website, you should look up in the YouTube Jerry's story. It'll blow your mind. And so what happened was, I would work with men, and I'm telling you the truth now when I tell you this is not an exaggeration. And I worked probably with, hundreds of men. Every single one of them said this exact thing to me. I mean, it's remarkable. They said, "You don't understand. My wife is crazy." Every single man said that to me. And it's true from our point of view as men. In fact, what I used to do is I used to say, "Look, God, I know you see her that way, but that's because if you were to look into her mind, you would see a pot of boiling spaghetti. That's her thoughts and her feelings and how it goes in their mind. And if you open up the mind, your mind or my mind, we would see lines and squares and pyramids. It's just the difference between us. And when we as men don't grasp that this difference has this amazingly positive attribute, it creates conflict. It creates conflict between us and our spouse. It creates conflict in our own minds. And we reduce ourselves because then we start to blame our wife for ruining our marriage, for instance. And it's not true. A woman is a very, very special creature. God created women in a way that we cannot even grasp. Intellectually, what I'm driving at is that women are, you might say, heart. They have this beautiful attribute of coming from, unfortunately, they come from emotions, but they are not emotions. They are heart. What do I mean by that? I mean that their nature is love. And if we don't protect that and allow her to be herself, we miss out on the best part of who she is. Because and you've already seen her intuition at work, but we don't connect the dots because we're not taught this. But I'm telling you that this is real. So she may go off on you. She may blame you for everything. She may criticize you, condemn you. She may have so many things about that you don't like. But if you took the steps towards protecting her and not being affected by when her tongue gets going, you would start to see past those flaws. And they are flaws. and you would start experiencing her love flowing into your marriage. But it is a process to get there. So she'll never understand that she's ruining your marriage. And the truth is, she is not ruining her marriage. Neither are you. We are so miseducated about women. Women are miseducated about men. All of us are miseducated about marriage and our roles with each other. And what I did from 2001 until 2009 was I created teachings, marriage teachings. And it's somewhat esoteric, but it all makes sense. You know, for instance, when I'm talking about women being all love, this isn't just talk. Where does it come from? Think about it this way. And again, I'm going to share some experience with you. And hopefully you're going to watch a lot of these videos and learn a lot about marriage and your wife and yourself. So what I used to do is I used to say, well, let me give you the short version. So if you went to the doctor and the doctor comes in with his clipboard and he says, you know, I'm going to tell you something, and it's a little odd, but you're pregnant. You're carrying a baby. Your first reaction would be, get that thing out of me. I'm not carrying no baby. Well, another version. Your wife is at the doctor, and the doctor comes in and he says, you're pregnant. And she goes, oh, wow. Didn't plan on it, but oh, wow. And the doctor says, but I have to tell you that you're pregnant with a frog, not a human being. And she'd go, oh, that's so sweet. And everyone who I ever spoke with, men and women, both confirmed that that's how they would react. Why? Because biologically, women are set up to nurture, love, protect, and raise children. It's just how things work. It's biological. It's real. It's in the material world. But that love goes beyond nurturing and protection. That love that flows through your wife is deeply spiritual. It is the essence of life. When you learn how to see it, when you learn how to perceive it, everything will change for you. And then when you change how you behave with your wife, by changing parts of your own thinking, how you see things, then things start working in the right direction. You will not see her as trying to destroy your marriage. You'll see her for being who she is. So I hope this was helpful for you. Go to our website, see what all we have. You may do well just by watching these videos. You may do fine by reading the articles that I've written. Remember, I've been at this for 25 plus years, so there's a lot there. Or you may want to get one of my books, either Lessons for a Happy Marriage or Breaking the Cycle, or you may want to take the course for men, which is killer. So again, thank you for stopping by. I'm Paul Friedman. Love your wife, cherish her. God bless you, and take care.